who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
You're listening to
Mo Flavor on 947.
It's been a fascinating journey in terms of telling the story of the magical Marble Family Fest. Yes, we know that it's going to be a spectacular occasion on the 9th and the 10th of May, but from a legacy point of view, it's been quite a great journey to learn and discover just how important this whole project actually is beyond just an eventing space. I mean, yes, the festival is about many things, but it's also about food. And one of the legacy pillars around this is also being able to tell the story around the impact of what the Marble family are doing in that particular space, particularly with one of their key initiatives, Feed More Mouths. So let me bring Tash Marot back in. She says Tash is better than the name on the ID. Good morning.
Morning, Mo. Lovely to be here again.
I hope you had a great long weekend.
Oh, it was fabulous. Thank you.
Lovely stuff. You don't look like somebody who's short of energy, irrespective of how the long weekend may have gone.
Never.
I love it. And on that same energetic note, I have to bring in somebody who's going to be telling us a little bit more about this legacy pillar as well. Minenhle Sikosana of Food Gardens. She's the program manager. Of course, Food and Trees for Africa strengthens food security and develops all types of abilities around farming and everything that it involves. So we want to get a little bit more on that as well. Good morning.
Good morning, Mo. Good morning to your listeners as well.
Great stuff. So let me just, I've summarized it a little bit, Tash, but just the importance of this particular pillar and what it means from a Marble point of view.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the magical Marble Family Fest and the luxurious Marble Circus have food at their center. You know, we work with the Marble Group and we have pantry in the tasting station, and we have the Marble Lounge, and we have the Uncaged Carousel, and we have the Saint Lounge. And so there's all of these incredible food experiences. But, you know, like we've spoken about before, we don't just want to be able to take when it comes to these festivals. We want to be able to give back, right? And to be able to take each of those individual pillars, whether it's food or fashion or entertainment or the arts, and be able to curate something around that where we can go, okay, well, how do we make this meaningful and do something in a way that lives beyond the festival itself. And that's how Feed More Mouths has come about, because we're going, yes, okay, we're feeding lots of mouths during festival weekend, but how do we take that and extend that for an entire year in between the festival, the festivals that are actually happening?
Absolutely. And that's why I have to bring in Minenhle, because as Food Gardens, tell me a little bit about what you do and how this experience has been with you guys working with the Marble family.
So as Food and Trees for Africa, we are a social enterprise. We are a leading social enterprise in the area of food security, greening, some climate action as well. So in terms of the Food Gardens program specifically, we've been working with the Marble Group for the past year now, since 2025. Together in partnership with them, we've been able to support a food garden in the Cosmo City called Basheshe Bahlega. And what's really interesting about this is we are talking about a space that was initially used as a dumping site in a community. So it was over a hectare of land that was used for just housing waste and rubbish. And a community member was like, no, we can do much better with this. They started a food garden in partnership with the Legacy Group. We've been able to support them with planting materials, tools, but most importantly, the knowledge as well in terms of regenerative farming, how to grow their own food and how to turn that into an economic activity for the community. They've also benefited quite a lot from the infrastructure support in the form of a shade net, which has been instrumental in where they are now. I mean, we started with them working on a 10th of their land and they're working on more than half of it now. Wow.
And what's been the impact of this initiative and the work that you guys have been doing on the community?
Well, feeding more mouths for sure. What we've been able to achieve in partnership with the Legacy Group is this particular project is supporting so many families in that community with donations of vegetables. So you have elderly members that are being supported, child-headed households, but more than that, we also have a lot of youth that joined the project because of high unemployment rates,
Sure.
not having anything upbuilding to do. They've joined that project, and because of that, we now have a Clean Up Our Community initiative that has been started.
Thank you.
They've also started.
Yeah, we need to clean up our
Amazing.
communities, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So if anybody wants to follow the story of Food and Trees for Africa, Minenhle, how do we go about doing that?
So we are on social media, Instagram, LinkedIn as well. You can also visit our website, www.trees.org.za.
And you can, I'm jumping in here.
No, you
I'm
have
stealing
to.
your limelight, Mo. And you can, we're unpacking all of our legacy initiatives on the Luxurious Marble Circus Instagram page. So you can go
Yes.
and you can see what each of the individual pillars are looking like. And, you know, we actually went to the Basheshe Bahleka garden last year with Investec, with BBC Food, you know, and learned and planted seeds and did all of those things. So you can actually see the visual representation of that as well.
No, it's beautiful. And I want to just, as we wrap, Tash, talk about the link, because we spoke about how you've got these, you know, you've got the marble team and everything they're doing, and then you've got these food gardens, and how ultimately we, as people going to the Family Fest, will get to experience the stuff that's grown there, right? Yes. And that's the link.
Yes, that's the aim. I mean, the aim is to be able to take the produce from the Basheshe Bahleka Community Garden and eventually serve that on the plates at the Magical Marble Family Fest and the Luxurious Marble
Yes.
Circus.
Yes.
And we're also from May going to be selling the produce in pantry. So you'll have
Wow.
packaged produce in pantry from this food garden, which is amazing as well.
I mean, it's
yeah.
an entire ecosystem that you guys have
100%.
created.
Yeah, and that's the aim, you know.
Yeah.
Investec speaks a lot about the butterfly effect.
Yes.
And as the legacy program, we want to be able to create these ripples of being able to do good and to be able to do meaningful work throughout both of our festivals.
Absolutely. Listen, I think hats off to you, Minenhle, and the team. All the best of luck in feeding more mouths and the impact that that's created in the Cosmo City area. And yeah, we're wishing you all the best. Can't wait to taste it all. And Tash, I guess I'll see you soon.
We'll see you next week, Mo.
Absolutely. There we go. All right. Remember the 9th and 10th of May, the Magical Marble Family Fest is going down, and it's more than just a luxurious playground. It is literally about building and building on the legacy.
You're listening.
Mo Flavor on 947.